Sam, we'll start with last Saturday. On reflection, and after a couple of days, solid point at home.
Yeah, pleasing day. We want to win our home games, but a point is a positive, keeps us going in the correct direction. But yeah, I was pleased with the players, the information that I gave them, and they implemented it down to a T, and probably gave me more than what I was expecting. So yeah, very pleased.
And like you said, they're only with a few days to prepare the team to go out and put a performance which, you know, epitomises what you asked them to do. Must have been the real key factor for you.
Yeah, it's pleasing. We've not had an ideal amount of time together in the group, so for them to take the information on board, and I was saying to him, it was over to them at the end of the day, that they're on the pitch, they're the ones having to make the decisions, they're the ones who are out there grafting every day. So it's about being accountable for what you do and taking ownership, and they fully did that.
And again, not ideal with the turnaround time, but another game now coming up tomorrow night. They're all coming thick and fast, and we head to Salford looking to build on Saturday's performance.
Yeah, definitely. I think we can take all the positives we can out of the weekend and try and build on those, and try and improve ourselves as players, as individuals, and as a collective. And yeah, we're looking forward to Tuesday. It's going to be a different test, but we feel like we've prepared as well as we could.
And when you're facing a team that are at the other end, are in good form, is it about going and, you know, building on that resilience, that togetherness, and making sure that foundation's there first, and then obviously on top of that, trying to go down the other end and score goals?
Yeah, I think they've kind of set their own kind of blueprint on the basics and what we need to do from the first minute. It's commitment, it's work hard, it's stay together, you know, and the rest of it will come. We've got totally different game plan to what we might have had for a different fixture, but those things stay the same, and they've proved Saturday that they can deliver those. So if that's the bottom line, then obviously it's encouraging. We want to progress and improve on that.
And back to last Saturday, how's the team come through? Everyone unscathed and ready to go?
Yeah, the lads are in a good place mentally and physically, so and we'll see. I've not decided on what we're going to do yet, but there's some decisions to be made, which is part of the job, but fully expected, and yeah, looking forward to it.
And a face back out on the training pitch this morning, Ben Whitfield, you know, stepping up his return to play.
Yeah, Ben's not that far away, which is great. He's gonna be a huge plus when he's back in with us. So, you know, I've known Wits for years now, played with him, and he has a big effect on the group on and off the pitch. So him just being back in and around it is going to have a positive effect for everyone.
Like you said, he's a loud personality, but also he's somebody who gets fans off the seats with his football, and that's something that, you know, you can rely on in the last 10 games.
Yeah, he's direct in his play, and he enjoys his football, which is two things that I've asked the lads to do. So he epitomises what Barrow is and the identity that we're trying to, you know, re-instill to these lads. Ben does that down to a T.
And like you said, people that have been around the building, you know, your Nazis, your Josh Gordons, your Witzes for the last 3 or 4 years, how key are they going to be in, you know, leading from the front and getting us results?
Yeah, I think they have been all season, and yeah, it's Barrow is different. We know we're a different football club. We do things differently. We need to embrace that, and the lads that understand the identity of the football club and understand that collectiveness that we can build, they'll only help the boys that are new to it and the ones that are adjusting. And with those lads, Josh, Naz, Wits, myself, if we can influence them as much as we can and come together as a group, it's going to improve us.
And obviously Salford's come Tuesday, but also a game on Saturday, so how important is it going to be over this 2-game week to, you know, prioritise the recovery as well as obviously the performance?
Yeah, I think we've got a great team behind me, that physios, analysis, coaches, that they'll be managed properly. We don't need to kind of prioritise and over-focus on training. It's just about recovery, about the effort they put in and how they recover quickly and ready for a match again on Saturday. Support us on the road. The distance that they have to travel is a lot, so it's understandable when they can't make the effort. We get that, but the guys that do, it really is appreciative. The boys obviously got a massive kick off the fans on Saturday with the support, really getting behind the lads, and even if there's a small number, it just needs to be positive and behind the boys, and I think that togetherness, what I was talking about, is really going to help us.
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, thank you.